Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing good. Today it will be a special video. We are having a very intellectual personality, Dr. Ismail, with us. He is working as a professor in Regional College of Management, North Bangalore University. Today we are discussing regarding communication with him and get his precious views. Heartily welcome to you, sir. We are so fortunate to have you with us. Let us start with question number first. The question first is, many of the students while initiating a conversation start processing the entire sentence from the native language into English in their brain before speaking. My question to you is this a correct way to respond spontaneously and gain fluency in English?
So, first of all, I would like to thank you for choosing me to be a person for interviewing this type of questions. And coming to your question, what I suggest is initially it is good because they have to get into the content first. And after that, it is not that a right practice. So, what I suggest to them is to first to learn the basics and then practice it, whether right or wrong. Practice it, so slowly correct the things and go for the softwares like Grammarly or something where they can check themselves and they can correct the things. So this is the way I can suggest them to my answer for the first question.
Definitely, sir. Practice matter a lot. And my next question is, vocab is the backbone of English, has a very important role. Suggest some ways to improve it.
So coming to vocabulary part, vocabulary, as we said, it is a collection of words. So initially we should start learning easy words, and after that we should go for its tenses form. Imagine you take one word and make it into a three words, that is a present tense, past tense and future tense. Don't go beyond that. So once we have these type of practicing the tenses, then it will be adding some vocabulary to you. For a one word, how we can use example ing, it can be added. Beautiful, beautifully, lly. Okay, like that. Something can be added. By adding few things, we can make other word. Okay, so this is a basic level of developing a vocabulary, and I suggest the beginners, the novice, not to go to the advanced level or to the technical level or to the sciences. So let us practice the basic English first. So learn something, and this is the best form what I can do. So other thing is what I suggest is write few words on a card, 3 cards. Few words on 3 chords, and every day you turn it. So by the end of the day or by the end of the month, you will be in a position to learn at least some 90 words. Okay, so this is the another method. There are many methods. This is the method what I believe in for a basic people and what I suggest the basic learners to be followed.
And so moving towards the next question, my next question is, which part of English do you think is more important? Speaking, reading, writing and listening.
So first of all, as per me, listening is important. Because once you listen, you can understand the things. And after that, go for a reading part. Because reading also develops some understanding to you. So the third part, after reading and listening, then it is a practicing. So whatever stuff you got, until unless you explore yourself, you cannot get the content. So here, whatever the stuff you had developed through practicing, you just come out with the things. Just speak out the words, speak out the sentences. Then this will make a meaningful exercise.
And sir, moving towards the last question, my last question is how to learn foreign accents so that the overall communication has no language barriers.
So every language, foreign language may not be like English. Okay, so English has 26 alphabets and 44 different type of sounding words. And if you go to Spanish, So again, they resemble like English, but they are not like they cannot be pronounced as that of English. So first of all, learn the basic crux of the language. Okay, and after that, try to go for from the initial level, and then try to learn from alphabets. And after learning from alphabets, slowly you gradually rise to a level where you can have a fluency over that. So for accent and all, we need to have the stress part and unstressed part. So generally, every language will have this kind of stress and unstressed syllables. Okay, so even in English also we pronounce some words with a stress and some words with unstress as introduction. So when the word introduction, only that these words have been stressed much, okay, rather than the first and last words. So in foreign languages we have stresses. Some words we need to learn it, we need to incorporate the vocabulary of that, and after that only we can practice their accent, because accent will not come at overnight. It need to be practiced. Even you take Indian English and American English or a Britain English, so there is a big difference between these three. So what we speak is Indian English. Our way of pronunciation is different with that of the Americans. So if you go for Britain, then they say don't, and these people say something. American accent will be something other. Okay, don't, the doesn't, something they will say. Okay, and chemist and druggist, there are some kind of synonyms which are used in different languages. It have a similar meaning, but we have to go to the deep, and we should understand where it was being used, and there are cultural restrictions also. Okay, so we have to learn their cultural restrictions. Okay, when we can use these particular words. Okay, what are their jargons, and then we have to practice it, and finally we have to correct ourselves, and then we will reach to the proficiency level, and then after the accent comes. So first of all, we should have a command and understanding to get into the accent. Unless we have a command and understanding on a language, any language, whether it may be an Indian language or it may be a foreign language. So we need to learn it from a basic level, gradually develop it, practice it, understand it, and then we can spell out the things. So thank you for asking these questions. Hope I have answered the questions up to my understanding. Thank you for giving me an opportunity.
And so thanks to sir coming to my channel, and so give some valuable information about this language.
Of course, it may not be generic, but it is as per my observation, because since long I am teaching people on communication part and other things, what I observed from the people and what I learned. This is my personal observation. It cannot be generalized with the other things. Okay, so every people have their own findings, isn't it? This is my own way of finding things, and I think it may add some knowledge to this particular subject. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.